For investors, because you deal with not necessarily, I don't know if coaching is the right word, but definitely providing strategic advice for investors, especially in relation to the products that you offer.
Right.
What conversations are you having with investors out there that are, they're actively acquiring deals?
That's a good question. So what I try to pass along is I speak almost exclusively, not 100%, but almost exclusively with a lot of experienced operators, right? Folks that are earnestly, investing in real estate, whether they're keeping rentals, whether they're doing flips, whether they're doing both, et cetera. And the constant feedback that they share with me, that I share with newer investors, is kind of know your numbers and stick to them, right? So don't go chasing these increases in prices and think that you can sort of make up for it on the back, because that ends up, if you're a newer investor, you just don't have the staying power. You probably don't have the capital to really overcome one or maybe two of those purchasing mistakes.
Which is hard to do in a low supply market.
It is.
Because
it is.
stretching, I mean, we found ourselves doing that in 2019. And it's part of the reason why we just switched to buy and hold. It's just so much simpler when you hold it long term.
Yeah. And I'm seeing a more of a shift in that. And it's a decision operators have to make, because the short-term money is still there, right? So if you sell these properties, you could still make money. But I think people are looking at it from more of a strategic lens versus a monetary lens, right? An instant monetary lens. And so, yes, you could take 20, 30, 40K currently right now if you sell, and you're going to get buyers, but what is your long-term play? And so there's a couple of, certainly if you're a newer investor, I think you have to make money. And so a lot of times it's done through an exit through sale, but I'm noticing, I think, people accelerating their adding rentals to their business plan sooner than later. And most of it's just because they feel that the acquisition prices are getting out of hand, and they need to accelerate that by keeping these properties. You can always sell. And I agree with what you said with Jason, that we're not anticipating a massive value crash, right? Like we once had. I mean, I think inventory has to almost overcorrect, and it's not even coming close to correcting.
Yeah, that's going to take time.
Yep. Yeah.